Did you know there is a side of every man only the woman he loves gets to see? I mean, he does things for her that he doesn't do for everyone else. That special treatment is only for his lover. So if you want to know if your man truly and deeply loves you, you just need to look for these few things. And what are these things? Well, in the next few minutes, I shall reveal 11 psychologically proven things that men only do for their love. And if you notice any 5 of them in your man, well then it's great news because that means that your man is a true lover. Are you ready to uncover what your partner actually thinks about you? Let's begin. Number 11. He enjoys physical touch. Alright ladies, let's first start with a question. Tell me, how does he react when you hug him out of the blue? Like, does he seem to enjoy that physical touch, or does he appear to be just normal? If he really enjoys this quick contact, then it might very well be that he loves you too much. Now, when I say physical contact, it doesn't mean sexual contact because men being just men enjoy being in bed. The physical contact I am talking about and what the only man who really loves you will enjoy are the everyday quick hugs, the unexpected kisses, or cuddling on the couch. It could be as simple as resting your head on his shoulder or just holding his hand for no reason. A man who truly loves you will love it, and he will prioritize being in this state over everything else, whether he is working or resting. Let me give you a quick hint as to why he enjoys physical contact. You see, men are simple creatures. They are normally not very good at expressing their feelings through expressions or words, so they prefer to connect with love through actions. When you physically touch him, he feels valued and appreciated, and he cherishes every second of it. So, now that you know it, you may try this little experiment. When he is sitting on the sofa after a long day at work, just jump on him and hug him tight without saying a word and hold on to him for longer than he might expect. His reaction will be enough for you to see through straight to his heart. Number 10. He listens. Think about any of those times when you told him about how hard your day was at the office and he simply listened to every word with attention. Or is it true that whenever you need someone to talk to or tell some of your stories to, he is always available? Well, if yes, this is just one subtle sign that he is in love with you. Now, you may think most people generally listen to what you say. So, what's the difference? Well, most people listen because normally they have the same interest or the same topic to discuss. People generally don't want to listen to things that they are not interested in. They may pretend to do so, but they might not be attentive. And on the other hand, a guy who loves you listens to you with his full focus and energy. Even when the topic is not of his interest, you noticed him giving everything to that conversation. He listens and gives suggestions or feedback. It's like he has to give you a solution to every talk, even if the solution is only listening. Guys do this because when they truly care about someone, they want to understand and connect with that person on a deeper level. Listening, even when the topic isn't their personal interest, shows that they value you and your thoughts. It's like declaring, what matters to you matters to me. For men, it's not actually about the topic itself. It's about the fact that they want you to feel valued and respected. So, here's a quick tip for you. Just continue to engage him in random conversations. If he loves you, it will appear in those talks. Number 9. He loves looking into your eyes. Have you noticed how he loves looking into your eyes, especially during intimate moments or deep conversations? It's not just a random glance. There's something about the eye contact that makes him feel more connected to you. When a man is in love, he'll often hold your gaze because in that moment, it's like the rest of the world fades away and it's just the two of you. For example, maybe you caught him looking at you while you're talking, and even though you might feel a little shy or blush, he doesn't look away. He loves seeing your emotions and thoughts through your eyes, as they reveal things that words can't always express. To him, it's not just about attraction. Eye contact builds trust, vulnerability, and closeness. Men may not always be great at verbalizing their feelings, but when they're truly in love, their eyes speak volumes. Eye contact is a powerful, nonverbal way of showing affection and deep connection. It's his way of telling you that he's fully present with you and cherishes these moments. So, what can you do? Well, the next time you catch him looking into your eyes, don't shy away. Hold that gaze and let it create a deeper bond between you. These moments of silent connection are just as important as any conversation, as they can strengthen the intimacy that you share. Number 8. He stands up for the relationship. Alright ladies, have you ever noticed him defending his relationship with you against anyone and everyone and against all odds? Like if someone criticized this relationship, he made it clear right away that you two belong together. If yes, then he is a valuable man you need to protect at all costs because his love is deep for you. Let me clarify this with a quick example. Let's say that during our friend group meeting, one of the mutual friends makes a harsh statement that you two don't appear to be a perfect match. Or let's say his parents question this relationship by saying that he is taking things way too fast. Instead of brushing it off, he steps in and says something like this: "I believe in us and what we have together, and your opinions won't change that." He will even politely answer his parents by saying stuff like this: "I understand your concern, but I'm confident in where this relationship is heading and in my decision to be with her." You see, as we talked earlier, that many men are not good at expressing their love through words, so one powerful way to prove themselves is taking charge in pressure situations, and standing up against others is one of those. So if he does protect this relationship against all odds, well, that means that he is serious about it, and he has made up his mind to carry you along as a life partner. Number 7. He finds you attractive even on bad days. Everyone praises you when you are your best version of yourself. I mean, when you are in good shape, your makeup is perfect, and you are wearing the prettiest dress. Then it is normal to look attractive to many people around you. But your man who truly loves you doesn't judge you from what you wear or what you put on your face. He just sees you and finds you attractive all the same. Maybe think of any of those times that when you had a bad hair day, or you weren't in the mood to get dressed, or that too much makeup actually backfired and it hides your natural look. Maybe you've gotten a bit heavy and your favorite dress doesn't quite fit as perfectly as it used to. It happens to all of us, and it can be a confidence killer. Now, at that time, you might be thinking that your man won't see you with the same affection as he used to. But if he truly loves you, it won't matter how your hair looks or what dress you're wearing. For him, you have a personality that is beyond materialistic appearance. He sees you as a perfect human, and you'll always be attractive to him no matter what you do. He will approach you and greet you with the same politeness and will compliment you by saying something like, "You look great today." Now, if you think that he doesn't notice these things about you, you are wrong. Your guy indeed notices every detail about you, including the ones when you are not looking your best. He just decides to ignore it because appearance is of a minor importance to him. What he'll look for is a serious relationship, which, ladies, is a subtle sign of his love for you itself. Number 6. He changes his plans. Alright ladies, what I'm about to tell you is something very profound, even if ladies don't realize it. If your man cancels his football plans to go out shopping with you, that means that you are the most important thing in his life. Now, all you ladies might say, what does that even mean? Well, what I'm implying is that if a guy changes his plans for you, especially for the things he loves, then it could not be a more concrete sign of love. Still not clear? Understand it like this. Let's say that he had a long-awaited night out with his friends planned, but when you need him or have a special event, he's quick to reschedule. Or he's looking forward to a weekly game night with his friends, but if you need a night in or have a sudden request, he'll skip the games to spend time with you. There could be a ton of examples like this if you notice them in your daily life. But how can this be a sign of true love? Well, you see that guys can be stubborn sometimes, especially when it comes to things they love doing. If a guy loves playing football, literally no one can stop him from going to play it. If he wants to play video games, he's gonna do it, even if his parents keep trying to stop him. There are plans that guys don't change for anyone. Well, except for that one person, their true love. So, if your man changes his plans for you, This is his way of showing that your relationship is important and that he's ready to put you first. And you should not take such a relationship lightly because it is nothing but true love. Number 5. He feels your pain. Tell me, ladies, when you are in some sort of pain, how many people actually understand that pain? I mean, sure, everyone sympathizes, but you know they don't really understand it. But a true lover doesn't see you as a separate person. He sees himself as you and as one body, which means he feels every pain the same way you feel it. I mean, think about any of those times when you got very sick. Instead of just giving you the medicine and going off to work, your man would take the day off and spend the whole day with you. He will look after you, especially if you have a temperature. He'll take care of your food, take care of all your pending tasks without even letting you know that he did it. Even if he goes into the office, he will call you every hour to ask you how you feel. And it doesn't have to be some injury or sickness only. If you are stressed out from work, or you are sad because some family member passed away, he will act as if he is feeling the same pain. You see, when a guy sees you as his life partner, he connects with you on a deeper level and wants to share in the ups and downs of your life. He genuinely cares about your well-being, and he proves it with his actions. Number 4. He remembers details. Have you ever noticed how he remembers the little things about you? It's not just about knowing your favorite food or color. He pays attention to those small details that show he really cares. When a man is truly in love, he notices and remembers the tiny things that make you, well, you. For example, maybe you mentioned once that you love a particular type of tea or that you've had a tough day. A little while later, he might surprise you with that exact tea or check in on how your day went. Maybe once you mention your love for a specific type of chocolate, he picks up that same chocolate for you during a routine grocery run just because he remembers you like it. Or let's just say that you talked about a minor annoyance that you have, like how you dislike certain types of noise. He goes out of his way to make sure that your environment is quiet or calm to avoid bothering you. You see, men who are deeply in love pay attention to these small details because they want to make you feel special and appreciated. It's his way of showing that he's not just casually interested, but really involved and attentive. So, the advice I would give to you is to share your interest, your stories, upcoming special dates, likes or dislikes with him. And if he is a true lover, you will notice him bringing those details sooner or later. Number 3. He shows vulnerability. One thing you girls might have noticed about guys is that they are tough, period. They always appear to be strong, they never seem to cry, and they can take a hard hit and still laugh about it. Guess what? No one is invincible. Guys do cry, they do show their pain, and they do share their fears. But not with everyone. Only a few people get to see that side of them. And one of them is their true love. So, have you seen a vulnerable side of your man? Maybe these quick examples may help you to recall. For instance, he might talk about past experiences that were difficult for him or express worries about the future. Maybe he shares his fears about making mistakes or opens up about his struggles with self-doubt. Maybe one of his closest friends betrayed him and he is in pain, and he shares it with you. Instead of keeping these feelings hidden, well, he trusts you enough to be vulnerable and honest about what's going on inside his head. So, how can showing his vulnerability be a sign of love? Well, when he sees you as his soulmate and wants to spend his whole life with you, he lets you enter his inner world where no one else is allowed. By doing that, he not only shows how much he values you, but he wants you around during those tough times to comfort him. Number 2. He talks about the future. Do you pay attention to how he discusses the future with you? If a man is genuinely interested in you, well then he doesn't think about just the present moment, but how the two of you will be in the future. This is not about providing cliché statements. He indeed engages with you with this vision of the world in the future. For example, he might occasionally suggest where the two of you could live in the future, where to go on a vacation, or any goal with your participation. He might say things like, "I can't wait for us to travel to that country we talked about," or "I see us building a life together in a place we both love." These are not random comments, they are indications that he imagines a future with you. And when a man starts discussing the future, It's a sign he is serious with your relationship and wants to include it in his lifetime. It could simply be a manifestation of him hoping to transmit the knowledge that he is serious and enthused regarding all that is in store with your company. Well, what can one do? Encourage such discussions and assure him that you are also looking forward to the future. It's an excellent opportunity to deepen the bond and make it understood that you also want to create a future with him. Number 1. He introduces you to his family and friends. Alright ladies, we are on the last of the 11 things that a man would do only for you, and that is that he introduces you to his family and friends. If a guy that you are dating has actually introduced you to his inner circle and at least talked about it, well then he is a keeper and a lover. Let's see it with a quick example. Let's say he is about to visit his hometown to meet his family on the weekend. He might ask you to specifically go with him on this weekend so that he can introduce you to his family. Or let's say that he is about to join a friend's meeting. He thinks of something and then invites you to join this casual hangout with his group. The reason actually is more than just hanging out. He actually wants you to meet the people he cares about in his life. And why is that? Well, you see, if a guy is just temporarily around you to pass the time and has no intention of long-term commitment, he doesn't introduce you to his family. Instead, he actually tries to keep you away from them. The reason is simple. He doesn't want those people asking questions when you two are not together anymore. So, a faker tries to keep you a secret from everybody else. But a true lover always wants you to meet his inner circle. It means that he's committed to the relationship and is confident about where things are going. By doing this, he's making it clear that he sees a future with you. And with that, we have reached the end of today's video. Ladies, let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. I hope this video provides value in your love life. And if you enjoyed it, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel. We shall meet again in the next video.